For sure. He'll definitely
phase.
keep the team, but he'll also keep the title of worst owner in the NFL.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of Washington, now Josh Harris is officially the owner. Do you think they go ahead and change the name? Because I think if I was Washington, I would keep the name for another year or two just because they've had so many names within the last few years. But do you think the Commander name is no longer existent by like 2026?
So my mother grew up near DC, in a suburb of DC, and she grew up a Redskins fan. So we went to the Giants game down there last year with my family. So, you know, I go way back with that team. I guess my whole life I grew up with the Redskins. I do think they will change the name ultimately. I think the fans haven't responded super well to the Commanders. I think they want something with either red in it. I liked Washington football team. I thought it was cool. I thought it was funny, but also I thought it was kind of cool. So I like the Washington football team, but I think they try and go back to something, maybe the pigskin, something like that instead of Redskins. So you have something that's in there, pigskin. You could still have that hog that they made the mascot for the football itself. If I saw Red Wolves thrown out there, there's a bunch of different things, a bunch of different directions you could go with. I think the new ownership will kind of try and rid themselves of everything that happened in the Dan Snyder era, especially the last few years. And I do think they will change the name and change everything. I have multiple friends who worked in that organization, and they said the culture from the top down was just awful. And I think they really do need a shake up there.
Yeah, and it seems like I think there is a rule in the NFL where you can't change a name after a few years, but I'm pretty sure the NFL would let Washington change it again. I think the Hogs would be a great name, or even like the Razorbacks or something. You'd probably have to give Arkansas something there, but like Razorbacks or Hogs, kind of keep that burgundy look, but probably, I mean, I don't mind their uniforms now. I just think the Commanders was just you could have done a lot better than the name Commanders.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there. I mean, I kind of hope they go with Hogs or even Razorbacks or something.